Why is parliamentary sovereignty considered a key principle of the UK Constitution? A. Because the Prime Minister has absolute authority. B. Because Parliament can make or change any law. C. Because courts override parliamentary decisions. D. Because local councils control national laws. Answer: B. Parliamentary sovereignty means that Parliament is the highest legal authority in the UK. It can create, amend, or repeal any law, and no other body, including the courts, can overrule its legislation. This principle underpins the UK's uncodified constitution. Which responsibility best reflects the role of citizens in a democratic UK society? A. Obeying only laws they agree with. B. Voting only in national elections. C. Participating in civic life and respecting the rule of law. D. Relying on the monarchy for governance. Answer: C. UK citizenship emphasises active participation, respect for laws, and engagement in democratic processes. Civic responsibility includes voting, community involvement, and respecting others' rights, not just political participation. Why is freedom of expression protected in the UK, even when opinions are unpopular? A. To allow unlimited speech without consequences. B. To encourage social conflict. C. To support democratic debate and accountability. D. To weaken government authority. Answer: C. Freedom of expression allows individuals to challenge ideas, policies, and leadership, which is essential in a democracy. While not absolute, this freedom supports accountability, debate, and social progress. What is the primary function of the House of Lords in the UK Parliament? A. To represent political parties. B. To initiate all government laws. C. To revise, scrutinise, and suggest amendments to legislation. D. To elect the Prime Minister. Answer: C. The House of Lords acts as a revising chamber. It examines proposed laws in detail, suggests improvements, and ensures legislation is carefully considered, although it cannot permanently block laws passed by the House of Commons. Why are general elections in the UK held at regular intervals? A. To reduce government power. B. To allow citizens to remove or renew their representatives. C. To ensure the monarchy remains neutral. D. To change local councils automatically. Answer: B. Regular elections ensure accountability. They allow voters to evaluate the performance of elected officials and decide whether to continue or change their representation, which is fundamental to democratic governance. What distinguishes the role of the monarch from that of the Prime Minister? A. The monarch governs daily political decisions. B. The Prime Minister represents the UK internationally only. C. The monarch performs ceremonial duties while political power rests with elected officials. D. The monarch controls Parliament. Answer: C. The UK monarch serves as a symbolic head of state with ceremonial and constitutional duties, while real political power is exercised by elected officials, particularly the Prime Minister and Parliament. Why is the rule of law essential to life in the UK? A. It allows selective enforcement of laws. B. It ensures everyone is subject to the same laws. C. It prioritizes government authority over citizens. D. It limits personal freedoms. Answer: B. The rule of law means that laws apply equally to everyone, regardless of status or position. This principle protects individual rights and ensures fairness, preventing abuse of power. What is the main purpose of local councils in the UK? A. To manage foreign policy. B. To enforce criminal law nationally. C. To provide local services and represent community interests. D. To appoint members of Parliament. Answer: C. Local councils are responsible for services such as education, waste collection, housing, and local planning. They ensure that community needs are addressed at a local level. Why is mutual respect considered a core British value? A. It reduces the need for laws. B. It supports peaceful coexistence in a diverse society. C. It limits freedom of religion. D. It encourages uniform cultural practices. Answer: B. Mutual respect allows people from different backgrounds, beliefs, and cultures to live together peacefully. It supports social cohesion and underpins equality and tolerance in UK society. What is the significance of Magna Carta in UK history? A. It established Parliament. B. It introduced voting rights for all citizens. C. It limited the power of the monarch and upheld legal rights. D. It ended the monarchy. Answer: C. Magna Carta established the principle that the monarch is subject to the law. It laid the foundation for individual rights and constitutional government, influencing legal systems worldwide. Why is jury service considered an important civic duty? A. It provides employment opportunities. B. It replaces professional judges. C. It allows citizens to participate directly in the justice system. D. It guarantees acquittal. Answer: C. Jury service ensures that ordinary citizens play a role in delivering justice. This participation helps maintain fairness, public confidence, and independence in the legal system. What does equality before the law mean in the UK? A. Laws apply differently based on status. B. Only citizens are protected. C. Everyone is treated the same under the legal system. D. Courts decide cases based on opinion. Answer: C. Equality before the law ensures that all individuals, regardless of background, wealth, or position, are subject to the same legal standards and protections. Why is freedom of religion protected in the UK? A. To encourage religious dominance. B. To prevent all religious expression. C. To allow individuals to practice or not practice religion freely. D. To control religious institutions. Answer: C. Freedom of religion allows individuals to follow their beliefs or choose not to follow any religion. This protection supports personal liberty and tolerance within a diverse society. What is the role of the civil service in the UK? A. To make political decisions. B. To support elected governments impartially. C. To campaign during elections. D. To interpret laws independently. Answer: B. The civil service provides professional, non-political support to the government of the day, ensuring continuity and effective administration regardless of political changes. Why is paying taxes considered a civic responsibility? A. It funds only military services. B. It replaces voluntary contributions. C. It supports public services and infrastructure. D. It is optional for employed citizens. Answer: C. Taxes fund essential public services such as healthcare, education, transport, and public safety. Paying taxes ensures these services are available to society as a whole. What is the main purpose of the UK legal system? A. To punish citizens. B. To protect rights and resolve disputes fairly. C. To support government authority. D. To limit personal freedom. Answer: B. The legal system exists to uphold rights, enforce laws, and resolve conflicts impartially. Its aim is fairness, justice, and protection of society. Why is volunteering encouraged in UK communities? A. It replaces paid employment. B. It strengthens social bonds and community support. C. It is required by law. D. It reduces government responsibility. Answer: B. Volunteering helps communities function more effectively by supporting vulnerable groups, building trust, and encouraging active citizenship. What does tolerance mean in the context of British values? A. Accepting only similar beliefs. B. Allowing differences while respecting others' rights. C. Ignoring cultural differences. D. Enforcing shared traditions. Answer: B. Tolerance means accepting diversity in beliefs and lifestyles while respecting the rights of others. It does not require agreement, only respect and peaceful coexistence. Why is freedom of the press important in the UK? A. It allows misinformation without limits. B. It supports government control. C. It enables scrutiny of power and informs the public. D. It replaces the court system. Answer: C. A free press helps hold those in power accountable, informs citizens, and supports transparency, all of which are essential to a functioning democracy. What is the responsibility of citizens when using their democratic rights? A. To use them only when convenient. B. To use them responsibly and lawfully. C. To follow majority opinion. D. To avoid political discussion. Answer: B. Democratic rights come with responsibility. Citizens are expected to exercise these rights lawfully, respectfully, and with consideration for the wider society. Why is an independent judiciary essential to democracy in the UK? A. It allows judges to create new laws. B. It ensures laws are applied fairly without political influence. C. It supports the power of Parliament over citizens. D. It replaces the role of elections. Answer: B. An independent judiciary ensures that legal decisions are made impartially, based on law rather than political pressure. This protects individual rights and maintains public trust in the justice system. What does the principle of individual liberty mean in everyday life in the UK? A. People may act without any legal limits. B. People can make personal choices within the framework of the law. C. Only citizens have personal freedoms. D. Freedom applies only to political activity. Answer: B. Individual liberty allows people to live as they choose, provided their actions do not harm others or break the law. This balance protects freedom while maintaining social order. Why are laws sometimes changed or updated in the UK? A. To reflect political opinions only. B. To adapt to social, economic, and technological changes. C. To remove citizens' rights. D. To reduce court workloads. Answer: B. Society evolves over time. Laws are updated to address new challenges, technologies, and social needs, ensuring that legal protections and responsibilities remain relevant. What is the purpose of public consultation in the UK decision-making process? A. To replace parliamentary debate. B. To inform citizens of final decisions only. C. To allow public input before policies or laws are finalised. D. To delay government action. Answer: C. Public consultations allow individuals and organisations to share views on proposed changes. This improves transparency and helps decision-makers consider the impact on society before finalising policies. Why is respect for private and family life protected under UK law? A. To prevent community involvement. B. To limit government authority over personal matters. C. To encourage isolation. D. To reduce public services. Answer: B. Protection of private and family life ensures that individuals are free from unnecessary interference by the state. It safeguards personal relationships, homes, and personal information. What is the main role of charities in UK society? A. To replace government services. B. To generate profit. C. To support social causes and vulnerable groups. D. To enforce laws. Answer: C. Charities play an important role by supporting communities, addressing social needs, and assisting vulnerable groups. They complement public services and strengthen social responsibility. Why is equal opportunity an important principle in the UK? A. It guarantees identical outcomes for everyone. B. It ensures fair access to education, work, and services. C. It removes competition. D. It applies only to public sector jobs. Answer: B. Equal opportunity ensures that individuals are not disadvantaged due to background or characteristics. It promotes fairness by giving everyone a reasonable chance to succeed. What does active citizenship involve? A. Voting only during elections. B. Avoiding political discussion. C. Taking part in community life and democratic processes. D. Following traditions without question. Answer: C. Active citizenship includes voting, volunteering, engaging in community activities, and contributing to society. It reflects responsibility as well as rights. Why is respecting different cultural traditions important in the UK? A. It eliminates national identity. B. It promotes understanding and social harmony. C. It limits freedom of expression. D. It replaces British values. Answer: B. Respecting cultural diversity allows people from different backgrounds to live together peacefully. It supports inclusion while maintaining shared values such as respect and fairness. What is the best description of British democratic values? A. Authority without accountability. B. Uniform beliefs and lifestyles. C. Freedom, fairness, responsibility, and respect for the law. D. Political power held by a single institution. Answer: C. British democratic values combine personal freedoms with responsibility, fairness, and respect for the law. These principles support a stable, inclusive, and democratic society.